Hey friends, Kevin here. I just got this humidifier in from GloryAir. I'm going to try to answer all of your questions. And the first one is, how easy or hard is it going to be to put this thing together? This instruction manual is laid out pretty well, and it does have nice large print. So the main section will simply go onto the base. It'll lock into place, or you can unlock it and be able to tilt and move this around. This also does have some warning stickers, reminder stickers in different places, such as this one on top, which is reminding you that water is going to go in through here and not through here. Or you can pop this whole thing off and put your water in by taking this wherever you are going to fill it. I've gone ahead and filled this about halfway with water. It does have a remote control, battery is included, and to activate that, we're just going to pull this little slip out. Now our remote is active, and we have a couple of ways to use this. We can put this tube on so we can direct this mist wherever we want it, or we can simply use this little cap, let it come straight out the top and disperse around the room. So that should be it as far as assembly. So this will show what the humidity level is. It will allow you to set this for what the humidity level you want it to be, and then it will automatically turn off and on through the day or through the night. So that's a nice feature compared to having something run all the time where you really don't know what it's doing other than it's throwing mist out all of the time. So with this in the floor, we'll pull this off. We'll insert this tube. And now you can see this coming out both places. And we can turn this in whatever direction we want. So that is really nice. One, that you can point it away from walls and surfaces that you don't want to have any moisture. And two, that you can actually point this and have this kind of coming out right over your chair or your bed. And I have never seen a humidifier with this feature. Our display is changing between the temperature in this room and the relative humidity in this room. If you do want to add essential oils, this little door pops out of the back and has a little pad in it to be able to do so, and then just pop this right back inside. So the cool mist is obviously working very well. Buttons on the remote exactly match the buttons on the display. We can set a timer for between 1 and 24 hours, and it will shut off, maybe if you want to use it during the night. With that large water capacity, it's certainly not going to run out. So let's hit this warm mist button. You can see the display changed. It's going to take a little bit of time to heat that up, and it took about 30 seconds, but I can start to feel that changing over. And when someone in your household is feeling icky, I think this is where this is really going to shine with using this as a warm mist, either to sit right over top of it or to add this and be able to point that right over someone lying in bed. And I'm going to say it took about 3 minutes for that to really convert over into a warm mist, and now it is going just fine. Now I have a lot of experience with humidifiers. I have bought a bunch over the years, like this warm mist humidifier, cool mist humidifier. I've been sent different ones to test, and because of that, GloryAir did send this to me to try out. First of all, the big difference between this and these other things I have bought over the years is how consistent this has been with its output. Most of these other things I bought over the years, they will work a few seconds, they'll kind of stop for 10 or 15 seconds, then they'll shoot a little more mist out for a few seconds, then they'll stop again for a while. This is extremely consistent. And that is the part that impresses me. And here you can see in the time we've had it running that our humidity level in this room has gone up. So things I like about this device: one, how consistent this is, hands down. Two, being able to set this humidity level and have this thing turn off by itself. Or to use a timer if you would rather do that. Being able to really direct the flow of this is nice, which you can't do with most other devices. This LED light, one button press, and it is off. It is amazing how many things are made that have LED lights, especially something for the bedroom, that you can't turn them off. So I think this thing has been pretty well thought out. It does what it's supposed to do, both cool and warm. And I don't think anyone is going to possibly, once they pull this out, see the build quality of this thing, see how well this thing functions. I don't believe anyone is possibly going to be disappointed in this.